welcome. I don't expect many, so if anybody does come along, then just give me a like, give me a subscribe. We will be in. We'll be there in a second. There we are, and we're going to be going through a few of these games. To be honest, let's have a look at what we've got. We're going to be going through each one. We're going to be using my app there. Let's have a look. We have so far, let's see if any of these games are actually still in progress. No, they're not. So that's okay. We can wait for those. So we're going to be choosing our live game in a bit. So we'll see which one we're being given the choice of. It's interesting when you do it this way because it means that you don't quite get to know which ones are in until we get in there. So we shall see which ones it is. Give me the biometrics. So we're going to be going. We've got what have we had so far? Peterborough 0, Luton 2. Luton do seem to have managed to get a little bit of a foothold there. That was just a blip, wasn't it, last week against Wimbledon? That was something I didn't expect them to win 2-0. I must admit, didn't expect 2-0. I did think Luton would win. We put 2-1 to Luton Town. It's actually 2-0, so we're not too far away on that one. Southampton game, Southampton 2, Wrexham 1. We did actually say Southampton 2, Wrexham 1, so we're happy about that one. So we're doing quite well. There's the scores on the doors up there, so we'll let you have a look at that. Actually, we can just say starting soon, can't we? So we'll put that in there. Oh, yes. Yeah, so whenever I'm not at the game, which won't be very often, I'm down in the south of England, and whenever Rotham's playing at 3 o'clock, we'll go for it. Does mean there's going to be 1 or 2 times when I'm not, when Rotherham aren't playing. Obviously, they do play at noon a couple of times, which means we'd sort of be moved, if you like, towards the noon one. But whenever we've got the chance, we will be following the football, and we'll be giving you and what we try and do here is we try and give you what's happening in each game. If you notice something that I've missed, just comment it down in the chat box, and we're going to go through Championship, we're going to go through League 1. We'll keep an eye on League 2, absolutely, because we did get a couple of subscribers last week from League 2. I don't like doing this, and then suddenly you're getting people in from League 2, and then that's it. We'll forget League 2. So we will be doing that, and we'll be going through the League Two ones as we hear them or as we see them on the on my list. So we will pull both of those up. So we in fact there's our Salford City supporter. There we are, our Salford City supporter. He joined us last week. Please do the same. Do like and subscribe. Look, if you keep me on in the background, what we'll be doing is we'll be going through and saying what scores are coming in. We'll also be looking at the different games and going through each one as we see them. So, my nose bloody itches. I don't like that. So what we'll be doing is we'll be, at the minute, we're going to go through one or two of the games. Let's, if we did have somebody in and you said who you supported, what we would do at this point is we go through my side, your side, would look at the, and we would look at the, oh, very funny, I know. We'd look at the teams that were, of the team lineups. Wouldn't you believe it? Sky Sports has just gone down. Thank you very much, Sky Sports. That really does piss me off. Let's restart Sky Sports, and we'll hopefully it comes in this time. We'll look at the Rotherham team, because the Rotherham team, obviously that's the team I support. If we can, you on the others. So we'll be looking at that. Let's see if we can do it on here instead. So let's go for League One. So we have coming up. We have Wimbledon versus Lincoln City. This is going to be an interesting one because Lincoln City are against Wimbledon. Now Wimbledon did a really good job, didn't they, last time out? Managed to keep Luton Town at bay for most of that game. I was quite surprised at that, to be quite honest, but even more surprised looking at today's game, because today's game Luton Town seemed to be able to cover this league quite well, don't they? Don't think they really had an issue today. So we've got let's see if we can get it on here. I've just done the different things. Oh, here we go. We've got it on this one instead. So Wimbledon, we have Bishop in goal. We have a back three of Ungdair, Lewis and Johnson. We have a straight flat five mid of Aslimwe, Smith, Reeves, Hippolyte. All right, okay. Seddon, and up front we have Stevens and Brown. So actually not too bad a team. I mean, that's not a bad team. They were really good in defence away from home. Let's see if this pulls that defence a little bit further forward. It does seem to be a little bit more in the attacking sense, that Wimbledon team. Let's have a look at the Lincoln team. Now this is a standard run-of-the-mill League One lineup. It's a 4-2-3-1. Wickens in goal. Derrickwa, Jackson, Bradley and Towler. Very good defence there. I think they're very strong on the wings there, aren't they? Staggered mid of Street, McGrandles, Moylan, Bayliss and Hackett, and up front Collins. So it does seem to be a very good side, that one. I mean, I'm interested to see what that Wimbledon side can do in attack, because remember last week they were just they were brilliant in defence, but in attack they were just non-existent. And a lot of the guys that were telling me, oh yeah, Charlton won that one. Charlton got a late goal, didn't see that. So a lot of people who spell it right would be good, wouldn't it? A lot of people who were Wimbledon fans were commenting to me that they believe that we got it wrong and that Wimbledon will be halfway up the table. So we'll see about that. I think this game will show whether they can actually put a side out that can attack. We'll go to the next game straight down then. League One. And let's go for Barnsley versus Burton next. If you want me to cover your... Oh, hello. We'll cover yours next then, Roy. Oh, Town fan. Oh, well done. I mean, I'll tell you what. We're pulling up as many as we can. But Huddersfield Town, haven't they just shown me completely wrong? I thought that they'd take 2 or 3 games to get into this, because I think they just showed a little bit of... I know they won 3-0, but they weren't actually completely on top. The one with the most possession in that game, at one point it was 66% possession to Leyton Orient. They didn't control the game as a whole. And I thought, I think they'll get into it, but I think they'll take probably a game or two just to sort of get everybody playing absolutely together. No, forget that one. They've done really well today. That Reading side is brilliant, and remember, Reading actually lost last week, and they too had 67% of possession, and yet they lost it. And I just think they're going to try and both of them are going to try and control this game, and both of them are quite capable of having 2/3 of the possession. It's going to be ridiculous. What did we actually say for that? We said a 2-2 draw. They've obviously Huddersfield won that one, so that's really good there. I think that was a shocker for me, Town fan. I really didn't think that they'd quite be able to turn them over and not let one in. That's what shocked me. Barnsley, let's have a look at Barnsley. In goal, we have Cooper. In defence, we have De Givney, Bland, Earl, and Gbeta. So very, very extremely good defence, that, isn't it? Staggered made of Vickers, Connell, Phillips, Yoganathan, and Keeler Dunn. And up front, McGoldrick. Yeah, right, okay. They're going to be a side to really, really look out for, aren't they, this season? Burton Albion is the team going to Barnsley with Jordan Amisa in goal. We've got Godwin, Malif, Moon and Sibic at the back. We have a straight mid of Lofthouse, Chalk, Webster and Williams. We have a 2-3 up front, McKiernan and Tavares behind Jake Beasley. Burton changed this. Very, very professional indeed. I must admit, Town fan, it had to be professional, didn't it? Because if it wasn't, that Reading side was quite capable of turning Town over. Because look what they did last week. They turned the opposition over and still lost. They really did. So I think Huddersfield did exactly what they needed to do. It's looking like a 2-horse race, isn't it? It already looks like a 2-horse race. It really does. Oh, how sad is that? So that's going to be interesting. Burton away at Barnsley. Now, Burton finished the season really well, and I think that Burton side is ready to try and get this. Let's try and keep a bit of a momentum going, because they played well at the end of last season. They're not playing too badly this season, really. Let's see what they can do on that one. Just quick look at it. Yeah, I mean, obviously Burton. Yeah, we shouldn't really speak about it, should we, Roy? Yeah, Burton did Mansfield over, didn't they? 2-1. But actually, they didn't play brilliantly, but they played well enough to be a sort of mid-table side. So Burton, we'll see about that. Let's look at Mansfield then, seeing as we've got Roy in here, our Stag supporter. We have a Mansfield with Liam Roberts in goal. We have Noyle, Sweeney, and Cargill in defence. We have about a mid five. It's a straight one, which is strange, I thought. But Hewitt, Reid, McDonnell, Hendry, and McAdam. And then we have Will Evans and Dom Dwyer up front. So let's see if this team can actually shoot on target. I think that's what was the problem last week, wasn't it? They could shoot, but they just couldn't shoot on target. They need a better shooting percentage and a shooting ratio, a lot better than what they had. So that's 3-5-2. They're playing a Doncaster side, of course, that are absolutely, absolutely flying. They won 1-0 at home to Exeter, but believe me, that's not everything. They could have won that game 3 or 4-0. So Doncaster with Lo Tutala in goal, Crew, Riordan, Pearson and Maxwell in defence. They got staggered mid, so they've gone for an ability to pull back and push forward with Molyneux, Bailey, Clifton, Broadbent and Middleton in the midfield and Hanlon up front. I actually think that Mansfield have a slightly better midfield. Let's see if they can control midfield, because I think if they can control that midfield, 5 against 5, let's see if they can. And I'll just quick back look at that. Yeah, Hewitt, Reid, Donald, Hendry, McAdam against Molyneux, Bailey, Clifton, Broadbent and Middleton. Good experience in the Doncaster side. They did really well last week. Let's see if they can do that again. Then let's have a look at Stevenage Rotherham. The lineup with Stevenage with 4-2-3-1 with Marshall in goal. We have James Wilding, Good, Piagini and Butler in defence. And Good has been pretty damn good last week. Midfield staggered of Roberts, Horton, Kemp, White and Campbell. And again, Kemp was actually really good last week as well. So they're really, really strong down that sort of central stroke central right channel. And Jamie Reid up front. Rotherham has sort of stuck with the same type of side and hope to God they don't do well in the first half and then die a death in the second. Dawson in goal. We have Rafferty, Agbear and Raggett in defence. And Agbear's had his first week of training with Rotherham actually, so it's going to be interesting to see how he plays, because we had a closed door game against Sheffield United midweek, and of course we had that 5-0 drubbing from them earlier on in pre-season. We won 2-0 and Agbear was brilliant. So then we have Liam Kelly just behind the midfield of 4 of Hall, James, Gore and Powell. We're definitely using the wings here. Absolutely no doubt about it. Denzel Hall and Joe Powell are the runners up the side. And we have Hugill and Sam Nombe up front. So it's going to be, this is going to be really, really quick, really, really good fun to watch, hopefully. Let's just have a look. We had Notts County 1, Salford City 2. So Salford came back from that. And the Connor Clark one who subscribed last week, he was actually a Salford City fan, and they sort of came back into that game near the end, Salford, but they still lost it. One looked at it and thought, "Oh, are they going to sneak a draw? Are they going to get back into it?" But they never quite did. We had Tranmere Rovers 4, Shrewsbury 0. Shrewsbury also had Will Boyle sent off on 58 minutes. That's not boding well for Shrewsbury. They've only had they had that one draw last week, and that's it. So a draw and a defeat, and it's not just a defeat, is it? It's 4-0. And I wouldn't say Tranmere Rovers are the greatest of sides in League Two, although they do have the capability of being good. They are top actually at the minute with 4 points, so they drew and then won, of course. We're going to be choosing our. We should at some point. In the next few minutes we should be choosing our who we're going to be listening to. The minute. Oh yeah, here we go. We should be able to choose it now. Let's have a quick look at it. So let's have a look. Which ones do we have? We have Middlesbrough versus Swansea, Norwich versus Millwall, Oxford, Portsmouth, QPR, Preston, Stoke, Derby. We've already had that one. Watford, Blackburn. Yeah, we have Charlton, Watford. That's already finished. Which one's going to be real? I mean, if you fancy one, then Roy, then just tell me, or whoever else is on. Yeah, if you fancy one of those, we'll be going with that as our watch along. So let's, for the sake of it, choose for now. Unless you want one, Middlesbrough, Norwich, Oxford, QPR, Stoke, or West Brom. At the minute, we're going to go Oxford because that's
17th in the standings on 53 points. A point in a place behind Pompey.
Portsmouth, of course, is my local team down the road because I moved down to the south coast from Rotherham. So that's what we're going to do there. Let's go through one or two others then. Bolton Plymouth. Now this is going to be a good game. Bolton Plymouth. Plymouth, of course, straight down from the Championship. Bolton expected last season to be right up there in the mix for the top six, but they ended up changing the manager, and it actually went well for them after that. Playing from the back, they're still playing from the back. So the style of play Bolton are doing is still the same, with Dewberry on one wing and Gales on the other, and Tutu and Conway at the back also pushing forward when they need to. So it's a really good setup here. Bolton, we have Sherman Lowe in goal. We have Asai Tutu, which Rotherham fans know. He was hot and cold when he was at Rotherham. Ian Toll, George Johnston and Max Conway at the back. They have a staggered mid of Kozia Dewberry, Sheehan, Randall, Simmons and Gale, and then up front they have Mason Burstow. So I think that is quite a capable side. We know what they're capable of. Well built, well trained during the summer period, I think. Plymouth Argyle, we go with Ashby Hammond. Back four of Serinola, Sucks, Palson and Galway. I mean, what a back four. That should be really difficult to break through, yet Barnsley, they lost 3-1 at home, so let's see what they do away from home. A staggered mid of Amici Boateng, Watts, Ibrahim and Mumba, Ballymumba, and up front Abrim Pebble. Now, yeah, this is one hell of a Plymouth side, really, isn't it? If you look at it on paper, as we listen to the Middlesbrough Swansea, no, oh no, we chose the other one, didn't we? Portsmouth. We've got Oxford Portsmouth. So as we listen to the Oxford Portsmouth, we'll continue. So the Bolton Plymouth game is going to be one of my ones that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. It's a pity we couldn't get that one on Watch Longer. That would have been an absolute brilliant game to be watching. We'll certainly be keeping up with that one. I say the Wimbledon Lincoln City we looked at, and I think that's also one of the ones I'm interested in, purely because Wimbledon did so well last week, didn't they? I mean, they lost 1-0 at Luton, but they held them out until 85 minutes, and it was it was an own goal in the end. And he had nothing. He couldn't do anything else with it, could he? He had to head it. I mean, there was no way he could leave it. Barnsley Burton, of course, we've been through that one. That's going to be an interesting one because Burton's side is actually quite good. But Barnsley are having won at 3-1 at Plymouth. What's stopping them? And they managed last week, Barnsley, to stop losing it in the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes. They actually, if anything, the poorest section for them was somewhere in the middle. So they seem to have stopped this insanity of not starting very well or not finishing very well. Exeter Blackpool, let's have a look at that one. We're just starting, so we'll quickly go through this. Exeter, Whitworth in goal, back 3-4-2-1. Turns, Fitzwater and Swinkles at the back. Midfield of Macmillan, Cole, Hayes and Niskanen. And up front we've got Aitchison and Brayley with Wareham in front. And Blackpool, which I think will definitely be a stronger side, I think. Peacock Farrell in goal, that just says it for me anyway. It's a 4-4-2, which is strange. Lyons, Casey, Icky and Coulson at the back. Honeyman, Evans, Brown and Hanson in midfield, and Fletcher and Niall Ennis up front. Ashley Fletcher and Niall Ennis up front. Ouch! This Blackpool side looks like it could fire on all four cylinders. Midfield and defence is okay. It's decent. I'm not totally keen on Icky. He has a few mistakes in him. Let's see which ones are starting as we listen to Oxford. We're on with Oxford, so if anybody's an Oxford fan, then you can stay, like and subscribe, please, and listen to the Oxford Portsmouth game. If you're a Portsmouth fan, then please do. Absolutely. Portsmouth is about 11 miles down the road. We've got the Middlesbrough game going at the minute. That's 1 minute 28 seconds in. The Norwich game is going. The Oxford game is has just started. Let's actually turn that up a little bit. I'll probably try and get the commentary on that game is actually quite quiet, isn't it? So QPR versus Preston has started. Stoke Derby has just started. West Brom Blackburn has started. Where do you think the first goal's going to be? Come on, Roy. Where do you think the first goal's going to be? I'm going to go Blackpool. I think Blackpool may be the first goal here. Has everybody started this time? I noticed last week we had one team that didn't start for about an hour after it was supposed to. So that was an odd one. League 2 has, let's just check on League 2. League 2 has started. So we will go. Let's go with. I'll go with my game. Why not? So keep both in front of me just in case you lot tell me I've missed one. So who's got? We've got Rotherham throwing on the left-hand side, straight to Huggle, gets tackled. It goes out for a Rotherham throw. Actually, the Stevenage guy kicked it out. Rotherham throwing on the right, up to Nombe. Oh, Nombe couldn't control that one, and it goes out for a Stevenage throw. Far too many throws here. Oh, Stevenage gives it back to Nombe. What can he do? He put it over the line, he gets it back again, but trying to run there, but can't find a way through. Pulls it back to Agbert. Tries to thread it through, but a quick interception by Stevenage. Midfield, they push it over the Rotherham midfield and to Dawson, who quickly taps it out to the right to Rafferty, wellies it forward to the. I mean, that's not what we planned to do. The boss will be annoyed at that. He's just lost it for the sake of wellying it forward. Pergini pushes it down. Oh, Rotherham player intercepts that in defence and taps it out. This is looking a little bit like over-the-top football, and Rotherham's manager Matty said that we're not gonna be playing that. And the last time the players did it, when he didn't want it, that he got really annoyed with them. Good now, and Good pushes it down the right-hand side to Roberts for Stevenage. We have a goal in League One. We have a goal in League One. And I said, didn't I? I liked the fact that Burton were actually doing rather well for what I thought. You know, they actually did really well last week, and they've continued. It's Barnsley 0, Burton 1. So let's try and get that one in if it lets me. I'll move that one in. I'll find Burton. Where's Burton gone? So we'll put that one in. It's now Burton winning away at Barnsley. And this is what did I just say? I must have been a jinx, Roy, because I said, didn't I, that Barnsley has stopped throwing it away in the first 5 minutes. What have they done? They've thrown it away in the first 5 minutes. Wow. 4 minutes, and it's Barnsley 0, Burton 1. Let's just check the other leagues while we're here. Of course, it was Charlton 1, Watford 0 this lunchtime. Coventry 0, Hull 0. I'm really surprised at that one. Southampton 2, Wrexham 1. We got that one right. We got the score prediction right there. All the others are 0-0. Sheffield Bristol's at 5:30. We've got that goal already. We have a goal in League 2. It's Swindon 0. Cambridge United 1. So let's have a look at who scored that. It's James Brophy. Brophy's down. I don't know if Brophy's there. 4 minutes for Cambridge United. So actually, I like Brophy. I think he can do a lot better than Cambridge. But you know, that's where people are. They're where the money is. We have another goal in League One as we listen to the Oxford game. Something has happened at Stevenage. Something's happened at Stevenage. I don't know what it is. I'm waiting. This could be a penalty for Stevenage. I'm just hanging on to see whether they get a penalty. It looks like they're going to get one. No, it's actually gone the other way. Is that? I think he must have been caught for. He's been given a yellow. I don't know whether that's for acting in the box. So it's Stevenage that gets the yellow card there, not a penalty. Whew, thank God for that. Exeter 1, Blackpool 0. So we have our second goal of Saturday, and it goes to Exeter. It's Exeter at home. Exeter 1, Blackpool 0, and that's actually opposite to what I said, isn't it, Roy? I said that I thought that. I thought that it was going to be a Blackpool first goal, and it wasn't. So, Rotherham clatter into one of the Rotherham players clattered into the Stevenage player Horton. That was close to being a red. Oh, this is getting a little bit too heated now. The ref's going to have to do something in the Stevenage Rotherham game. This is getting a little bit too. I don't think the Stevenage Rotherham game is actually going to end up with a full batch of players. One of these teams at least is going to end up with 10 men. It's going to end up with 10 men. I'm just looking at this. It's not looking good at all. I think I'm going to close my eyes and just pray. I think. Let's go to one of the. Let's go to. I'm going to go to Borough versus Swansea City. I think let's go to Borough versus Swansea City. Yeah, let's go up there. If I can get there, it's not giving me. Come on, get me up to Borough. There we are. 9 minutes and 2 seconds at Middlesbrough at the minute. Still 0-0. We have Timon in goal for in the goal area for Swansea. Oh, miss kicks that. Why you miss kick it from the goal? And it gives it straight to a Middlesbrough player who then tries to overreach to get it because it didn't quite get to him. And in reaching for it, he takes out the Swansea player. So it's a free kick in their own area for Swansea. On the right hand side. So wait for this. At the minute, it's 6-5 against Middlesbrough. It's 21-10 for a draw, and it's 13-5 for Swansea City. Now, Swansea have been touted for the relegation, haven't they? And, you know, this side's capable of mid-table, so it's they'll be trying to make the point here. A few hard tackles probably. I can. Can't hear me, so we'll keep posting. Doncaster. You should be able to hear me. I've got it on there. Let's turn that one off. Can you hear me now? Poor quality built-in. Well, it's funny. I've got the sound on here. Definitely got the sound on. It's bobbing up and down, so I've definitely got the sound going out. Town fan, are you on? Can you hear me? I'll tell you what. Let's move to my. I'll go and actually listen to it myself. So I'll just go and check the sound. So do bear with me. We've got Swansea. Oh, they lose it in attack to Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough with Fry. Fry now from we're trying to build from defence. Let's move to my. I'll go and actually listen to it myself. Yeah, I've got some sound. It's not very good quality, but I've got the sound. So that's okay then. So we have got the sound. It's just not very good quality, is it? So I'm going to have to watch the quality of this one. The quality of it is awful. So that's Streamlabs for you. Streamlabs is supposed to be really good, but it's not coming through good. Ayling for Middlesbrough. Come pass it back to Bryn. Bryn now. Hackney. I do need a little bit of sound from the Oxford game. Silvera now for Middlesbrough down the left-hand side. Back to Jones. They're building steadily, but they're not. They're taking the time. Middlesbrough across the right, back to Ayling in the middle. Try and push it to the middle. They've done such a good job getting to the middle, steadily building it, and then Middlesbrough just welly it forward from the centre line. The goalkeeper kicks it back only as far as Hackney. Bergzorg in just running across the halfway line for Middlesbrough, down to pass it forward and left to there's a 1-2 with Silvera. Back to Bergzorg. Still not able to get past, pulls it back to midfield, eventually gets to Morris. Tries pushing it back to Bergzorg, but Burgess gets that one for Swansea City. So, oh, hang on. Hang on. What's he done with the ball? He's kicked it out. That one nearly went in. I mean, the goalkeeper cock up then, and nearly put it in his own net. Manages to kick it out, and that would have been an embarrassment. Let's check before we go to the next game what the other games are doing, because we've got to now do it like that. It's still no goals in the Championship. Can't believe it. We have Burton 1, We have Burton winning away at Barnsley 1-0. We have Exeter winning at home to Blackpool 1-0. We have a goal at Wickham. And yeah, it's probably the way we would have expected it, to be quite honest. It's actually Wickham 0, Stockport 1. I nearly said Swansea then. I'm not preempting that one. So there we are. Doncaster cracking support, complete sellout. I'm not, they got a good side. They built a good side, and they do seem to be at least pushing for a good. They seem to gain good support all over, don't they? Let's look in League 2. We did have that one goal. We've actually got 2 goals now. It's Oldham 0, Colchester 1, Swindon 0, Cambridge 1. So 2 teams have got goals in the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and they're both the away teams. Let's go to the game now. Let's go to the game that Roy wants. Here we go. We're going to go down here. Mansfield, Doncaster. So I think I'm very happy to have Roy in from the game. As you can see, let's just go for his reporting here. Reporting live from the Stags, lol. Can't hear you, mate. Cause you're... Yeah, okay. It was a bit quiet, but he's in the game, isn't he? So he can't hear me. Doncaster, cracking support. Poor quality, both teams. Let's have a look as Mansfield have the ball on the right near their own corner flag. Mansfield, Roy's team, on the right hand side, right at the back. It's a throw in to Mansfield. Doncaster now trying to hustle them out off the ball. And they manage it. And, a couple of good tackles there. Oh, come on, keep the ball. It's a little bit 1-2. Broadbent. It goes Doncaster, Mansfield, Doncaster, Mansfield. Keep the ball. Neither team here want to keep the ball. Which one wants to keep the ball at the minute? Hewitt for Mansfield, perhaps? He did in defence. No, he doesn't. He wants to give it away to Middleton, who passes it to Maxwell for Doncaster. Whoever can keep the ball for more than 3 kicks here at Mansfield may actually win the game, because at the minute it's neither team really taking the bull by the horns. I said we got 3 goals in League 1. We have no goal. I thought the Oxford game commentator then was going to say it was a goal for Norwich, but there isn't. It's no goals in the Championship. We're just going to stick with Mansfield as they try and break down the left-hand side, but Doncaster have a couple of interceptions, push it forward themselves down there, right? But Cargill grabs it for Mansfield, tries kicking it down the left, but Broadbent, he's everywhere on the pitch, Broadbent. Good interception, pushes it opposite side down the left-hand side for Doncaster, eventually gets to Roberts. Poor quality both teams. Our man at the match, Roy Stagg there. Roy there at the it's not his surname. I really hope it isn't. Roy's at the Mansfield game. Live coverage there from or at least in text from the Mansfield Doncaster game. At the minute, I'm looking at that at the minute, and it looks absolutely dire, guys. I don't know who the other 2 people are supporting, but this is not a game to be watching. Put it this way, I feel sorry for Roy. I mean, to watch this one, it does look like a bunch of garbage. Oh dear, the Exeter game is going oh, hang on, there's another goal at Exeter. How on earth is this happening? It's Exeter 2. Exeter 2, Blackpool 0. And I really am quite shocked at this one. How many... And Leighton Orient have scored. Leighton Orient, who did really well, I thought, last week. They really did do a lot better than what that 3-0 defeat said, but let's just put the Exeter one in first before we discuss that one, because Exeter have just scored a second, and it's Exeter 2, High Flying Blackpool 0. And I really did believe that Exeter would find it tough against the Blackpool side, but apparently not. And Leighton Orient, we can continue to put the Orient game. Orient 1, Wigan 0. And I, like a lot of people, had put Wigan down to be in the top sort of 6 or 7. And at the minute, you know, the Orient, I mean, let's face it, the Orient, halfway through the first half last week, I looked at that game on this live, well, not this one, last week's, and well, we have to have some fun, don't we? And they were on 66% possession and losing the game. You know, you're thinking, oh, hang on, why does somebody call at the door now? Oh, sorry about that one. Hopefully you didn't miss much. Did we miss anything? Exeter 2, Blackpool 1. Ah, God, I'm too old to be doing this. Hey, a lot of people have said that one. Let's stop it. Ah, dear. So here we go. We have got no more goals in League One. No more goals in League One. We're gonna just check the Championship. We have a goal in the Championship. We have one goal in the Championship. It's gone at the it's gone at the West Brom.
Oh, it had to be 1-0. It had to be there. Bianchini just hesitate. I think he wants to.
There's been a goal at Oxford.
With his eyes, he opens his body up and then tries to feed it.
We'll put this one on first. West Brom 1. Didn't quite get it over the line. I thought they got it over the line. They haven't got it over the line, so it's still Oxford 0, Portsmouth 0. West Brom 1, Blackburn 0. So it's interesting to watch the game. Try and watch games while you're actually trying to watch the game while you're actually trying to look at the others as well. It's actually quite difficult. I'm sure you'll find it a lot easier. I enjoy doing it. And you know, so many people say, "Oh, you shouldn't do it. You're too old." I enjoy doing it, and while ever I get one person watching, I enjoy doing it, and I get to see my side as well. I can follow my side. I'm 3.5 hours drive away, so that's how we seem to. I think we're going to goal. I'm hearing of something happening at Wimbledon. 23 minutes at Wimbledon. Still nil. I think Wimbledon, I think, have hit the post. It's come back out to Ugundia. It's a red card. It's a red card for Lincoln City. Lincoln City are down to 10 men, and we have Wimbledon now. Can they make them? Ref is garbage. Right, the game's garbage. Ref is garbage. So we have Wimbledon 0, 10-man Lincoln 0. So we have Lincoln City now down to 10 men. That's going to be difficult. The man they clattered into, and there's another important goal. The man they clattered into is on the deck. There's a couple of goals. Here we go. Right, okay, listen to this. We have Barnsley 0, Burton 1. We have Bolton Wanderers 1, Plymouth 0. So Plymouth are now losing against Bolton Wanderers, and this is gonna be a shocker. If Bolton, I mean, I look, Bolton are a good side, and I did expect them to do well. Bolton 1, Plymouth 0. We have Exeter 2. Blackpool have got a goal back. Blackpool 1. Let's just put those in and let you have a look at those. So we are getting goals in League 1. It's Leyton Orient 1, Wigan 0. And do we have a goal at Northampton? No, I think they've hit the woodwork there. Bradford, I think, hitting the woodwork. It's Stevenage 0, Rotherham 0. Oh, for heaven's sake, let's just have a look at my side for 1 second and see what's going on. Stevenage at the minute are slightly ahead on possession, 55% against Rotherham's 45%. Only one shot on goal so far, and it's gone to Rotherham, and it's but it wasn't on target. However, Stevenage are actually in the Rotherham back third, twice as many times as Rotherham are in their third, and Stevenage have also had 2 corners to Rotherham's none. So at the minute, at the very second in time, Stevenage are slightly ahead, as Marshall kicks it all the way down the far right hand side, but Agbear kicks that one forward. First time touch, but Luke Powell loses it on that wing, and it gets crossed in straight to Dawson. It might be a corner, actually. I'm not quite sure. So Rotherham are not. They're not connecting enough of these crosses, to be honest. Enough of these passes. The amazing game here is Exeter 2, Blackpool 1. What on earth did I say? I said Exeter 1, Blackpool 3. At the minute, it's very close to being the opposite way round. So we didn't get that one very well. Orient 1, Wigan 0. Hall now for Rotherham down the right hand side. Hall trying to get through this defence, just cannot get through that. Takes a clatter. Is that a no? He's carrying on. Passes it sideways to Gore. Dan Gore and Hall trying to do a quick 1-2 to try and get past this defence. Doesn't. Gets pushed out by the defence to Rafferty, who loses it when he tries passing it forward to Horton, who gets it for Stevenage. Oh, that's a mean cross. Oh, that's straight to Kemp in the far right hand corner for Stevenage. And it comes in, and he gets a 1-2. 1-2. Kemp walking into the box. Ow! Oh, that's a corner. That's a corner. That has to be a corner for Stevenage. And that was a close one. Kemp got right to the head. Comes in. Raggett took quickly. Raggett heads it to Dawson, who Dawson then chests it and kicks it out. Comes back to Dawson. He's panicking a bit here in defence. Rotherham are just all at 6s and 7s. Comes out, goes to Roberts for Stevenage, and Stevenage can try and attack back down the middle. Roberts, I think, gets a free kick there. So I think there's a free kick to Stevenage just inside the Rotherham end. Let's check on the others while we're here. We go into the Championship. Still just that one goal. West Brom 1, Blackburn 0. It was Isaac Price for West Brom on 15 minutes. That puts them third in the table on 3 points. We've got a table. Oh, it goes in, kicked out by the Rotherham goalkeeper, and it goes to Kelly, to Powell. Can they keep the ball, Rotherham? That's been the problem. Over to the left-hand side to James. Backwards! You've been told not to pass it backwards. Agbear. Raggett playing fairly high up. I don't think that's really high, but they're certainly not playing in full back. They're not all the way back. Rafferty does a 1-2. Then he does a 1-2 with a Stevenage player. Don't even ask. Rafferty gets it back. Passes it forward down the middle, but Good gets it for Stevenage. White. He passes it to White now, and the left-hand side, they're trying to push it down there as we have a quick look on the other system. We have Burton, we have Burton in the lead, Bolton in the lead, we have Exeter in the lead, we have Stockport County in the lead. Let's go into League 2. We have Cruegs Alexander 1, Accrington 0, Fleetwood 1, Bristol Rovers 0. And we had the two earlier goals, Oldham 0, Colchester United 1, and Swindon 0, Cambridge 1. Where does that put Cambridge at the minute then, after such a short time? Cambridge are actually third on 6 points. Now I know they had a good window. I know they had a good summer. Oh, Kemp nicks it from Powell, but Powell nicks it back. I mean, that was a dangerous position inside the 6-yard box. Kemp nicks it from Powell, and Powell fortuitously gets it back right as Kemp's about to welly it into the back of the net. Rotherham are 6s and 7s at the minute. This is a half where I think they're going to have to end up going back in and saying, well, you know, if we 0-0, we'll be bloody lucky at this. 30 minutes. Stevenage are on the front foot. Harrogate Town. Let's have a look at the Harrogate Town game. Harrogate Town, 54% possession to Grimsby, 46% to Harrogate Town. 3 shots to Grimsby, none on target. 1 shot to Harrogate, none on target. This actually looks like, oh dear, the passing is abysmal. Oh, Jesus. Wilding, Kemp, Wilding. In the Rotherham box. Crosses it into the 6-yard box. Rafferty kicks it. Oh, this is getting a little bit too hair-raising in the Rotherham 6-yard box. That was, I think it's gone out for a corner again to Stevenage. Stevenage are on fire at the minute. They're determined to get this opening goal. They really are. It's still Wimbledon 0. 10-man Lincoln 0. Let's just have a look at the stats, because has it changed the actual game? Well, Wimbledon 1 shot, 1 on target. Lincoln 1 shot, none on target. I was dangerously very, very worried that this game was going to be 2 teams not wanting to lose. Absolutely not wanting to lose this, neither of them. And I thought, you know, it could be 0-0. Looking at this, we're about 43 minutes. Let's just check on the time for sure. Let's give you the right 33 minutes. And it's 0-0, and they've had 1 shot each, basically 1 shot each, really. And yeah, 1 shot each. Only 1 shot on target in the entire 33 minutes. I think we've found a game that's actually more boring than the Mansfield game. So that game is indeed. I worry for Wimbledon if they can't get into attack with against a 10-man Lincoln. Then we're starting to worry. Let's look at the Bolton game. I think the Bolton game for me, I thought this was going to be a high scorer. What did we actually say for the Bolton? Yeah, we were saying 2-0, but at one point I was thinking this could be 3 or 4 goals in this game. I plumped for a lower score. But I remember thinking this could actually be quite a high-scoring game, couldn't it? The two sides, especially when you look at the formation of these two sides and the people in it, you think the lineups are brilliant. The lineups are second to none. Look, you know, there's gaps in and there's gaps in both teams, but on the whole, these are 2 really good sides. Bolton 1, Plymouth 0. Let's look at the stats on that one. At the minute, it's 50-50 on possession. But, just like I would expect, Bolton Wanderers, building from the back, 5 shots, 1 on target. Plymouth Argyle, 2 shots, none on target. And actually, it's not. They're not. Bolton aren't attacking more than Plymouth. They're attacking about the same. Yeah, it's. I mean, the XG is 0.13 for both sides, for God's sake. They're just getting into the box more often and letting off a shot, even if 4 out of the 5 have been off target. Let's just stay with it for a while, for a few minutes anyway. Keep on looking. Crew Alexander 2, Accrington 0. Get your facts right. I nearly said 1. No, making sure. Orient 1, yeah. Burton, yeah. Johnston now gets it for Burton, down the middle of the field. I think we've got a free kick to Bolton at the minute. So a free kick in the centre of the field to Bolton Wanderers. Seem to be doing very much there. Oh, Burton, Barnsley 0, Burton 2. Barnsley 0, Burton 2, and Barnsley, they're going to be. I just can't. How on earth are Burton winning by Barnsley 2-0 at Barnsley? That is one. That's a strange one for me. I'd love to know your thoughts on that one. We could try and get back into the Bolton game. As you can imagine, I was having a bit of a problem. So that free kick's been taken. It's now with Plymouth Argyle. Try and push it down to the right-hand wing with. Sorry, no Guys, I can't read the other one. Palson for Plymouth. They're pushing it backwards. They're going to try crossing it in, go straight to Sherman Lowe in Bolton Wanderers' net. So Sherman Lowe will probably take his time here, try and cool it down a little bit, try and take it steady. We are looking at the other games, and let's have a look at the Championship. Still just that one goal in the Championship. It's West Brom 1, Blackburn. Oh, Bolton down the middle. Straight down the middle. Crosses it to the right-hand wing. Tries crossing it back into the centre. Tries doing a 1-2. Long one. But Ibrahim kicks it out for Plymouth. And Sherman intercepts it for Bolton. Let's cool it down a bit. Push it back to midfield with Johnson. Down at the left-hand wing. Couple of 1-2s. With 3 or 4 players involved here. They're pushing loads of players down that left wing at the minute. Pushing it down to middle with Toll. Oh, they're tricky. Down to the right wing. Cross it from left to right immediately. With all their players on the left. They do lose it, but they nearly pulled the whole of Plymouth defence across to defend this left-hand side attack. And they left the right side open. But fortunately, the skill of that back line nicks it, and Plymouth run all the way down to the other side and kick it, cross it into the box. It's kicked out by Bolton. Oh, it's going to be a throw. It's throw into Plymouth. It's going to be a dangerous one. This one it could get this one into the box. Remember, it's Bolton 1. Plymouth 0, and Bolton are going to be trying to defend this throw-in. It's a really, really dangerous throw-in this from Plymouth. Straight into the ball. Toll manages to get that one out, kicks it straight back where it came from. They threw that one in quick, too quick. Asai Tutu gets it for Bolton. Throw-in straight from by Plymouth straight into Asai Tutu, and he does his usual sort of nifty look.
Saved by the goalkeeper, but the resulting ball is into the back of the net, and it's that man we just mentioned, Adrian Segejcic, who finds the back of the net.
Segejcic has scored.
Away from home, Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1.
Portsmouth have scored. Segejcic, as we watch the game now. Watch along at Oxford. It's Segejcic. Oxford 0. Portsmouth 1. So Portsmouth, my local side, believe it or not, has just scored. Let's put that one into here. The local sides all be, local fans will all be cheering now. It's Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. And Portsmouth go into the lead. Yay! Portsmouth side. Now Roy will be thinking, what's he put his hands up for? As Plymouth try going straight down the middle and offside by Plymouth. It's getting quite it's getting quite tough there at that game, because what you've got is Plymouth are just throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, at the game now. Like Bolton Wanderers are winning. Let's just throw everything at the game and hope we get something out of it. And Stevenage has scored! Stevenage 1, Rotherham 0. We'll put that one on. Stevenage, and I said that Stevenage were well in the ascendancy here, and indeed they are. Stevenage have been pushing and pushing, and it's Stevenage 1, Rotherham 0. It's Wickham 0, Stockport 1. Oops, hang on, I'll change that one. There we are. It's Southampton, of course, 1-2-1. So that's Southampton 2, Rotherham 0. Southampton 2, Wrexham 1. How many confirmations do I need? Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1, QPR 0, Preston 0, and Stoke 0, Derby 0. That one, for me, is the other one that I'm really quite shocked at. Oh, and Wimbledon have managed it. Wimbledon have managed it. It's Wimbledon 1, 10-man Lincoln 0. So we can put that one on as well, because it's now, obviously, we were looking at that, weren't we? Because Wimbledon are not very good on the attacking side. Let's just put it that way. Could they make a go of that being one man up? Yes, they can. Yes, they have. And it's now Barnsley losing 2-0 at home. It's Wimbledon winning 1-0 at home. It's Bolton still winning 1-0 at home to Plymouth. 40 minutes on the clock there. Exeter 2, Blackpool 1. These are all about 40 minutes, guys. Leyton Orient 1, Wigan 0, Mansfield 0, Doncaster 0, Northampton 0, Bradford 0, Stevenage 1, Rotherham 0, Wickham 0, Stockport 1. It's Fleetwood 2, Bristol Rovers 0, Bromley 1, Barnet 0. It's Crewe Alexander 2, Accrington Stanley 0. And Oldham now, it's Oldham 1, Colchester 1, so they've pulled it back. Swindon now, Swindon 2, Cambridge 1. So they've turned that one round. It's Swindon 2, Cambridge 1. Totally turned that one round, haven't they? And they were, third in the league at one point, Cambridge there, but they managed to turn that one completely the opposite way round. I was looking at the other league then. Oh, hang on. I thought I saw something else then. Leyton, Blackpool, Bolton, Burton. We've got that. We have got another goal in the Championship. It's QPR 1, Preston 0. Now, this does worry me, because QPR and Preston, I could see this being a sort of bottom third battle. And I was sort of looking at this thinking, I don't know about you lot, but could this be a sign of who's going to be winning this in the final third of the season? Who's going to stay up? Because at the minute it's QPR 1, Preston 0. a lot of people are putting Preston in those bottom 3, 4, 5 places. Certainly in the bottom 6. I think 99% of people are putting Preston in the bottom 6. The only people who are not putting Preston in the bottom 6, oh yeah, are Preston fans. Which of course you'd expect, absolutely expect. They are a little bit more upbeat about their team. Unlike the Rotherham fans who just think that our team is absolute pants at the minute. They can play great for 45 minutes and that's it. Barnsley 0, Burton. Let's have a look at the Mansfield game again. Of course, we have our man in the stands here. We have our man in the stands. Roy is at the game. So Roy, Roy is at the game. Come on, Roy. Can we have an update, Roy? So at the minute, it's 9-4. Mansfield for a win. It's 9-4. Doncaster. The odds are very much even here. Mansfield 0, Doncaster 0. As Doncaster has a shot by Clifton. It's off target. Gets defended well. Comes back in by Mansfield to McAdam. What are they going to do with it? Are they going to kick it out? Or are they going to kick it forward? 45 minutes now at Mansfield. Pretty poor. Let's see what the stats are. 1 shot on target for Mansfield, 4 shots, none on target for Doncaster. 60% possession to Doncaster, which is quite surprising. If we're looking at it, 1 minute injury time, it's about to finish. Looking at it, this game is one of the 2 dire games that we've got. I mean, a short kick out by Mansfield straight to Doncaster. Maxwell for Doncaster. Broadbank kicks it in. Clifton taps it back out. Riordan gets it. 1-2 with Riordan. Oh, Cargill has a nice interception there, and it's kicked straight out by Cargill. Thrown straight back in by Doncaster, but Hewitt is the person to get this one. They thought they'd catch Mansfield out by doing a quick throw in straight into the box, and it was a long throw in at that. I think it's a Doncaster corner, to be honest. We'll wait and see what happens with the corner, and then we'll move on, because at the minute it's looking straight into Roberts apparently, and that is it for half time at Mansfield. It's 0-0. So there we are. We've got the Mansfield game has come to a half time. So let's just go through 1 or 2, because we're starting to get the half times now. Half time 0-0. There's the half time roundup from Roy there. How boring was the game, Roy? And who do you think's going to win? We have in the Championship Middlesbrough 0, Swansea 0, half-time, Norwich 0, Millwall 0, that's just turned half-time. It's Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1, that's half-time. Half-time 2 at QPR 1, Preston 0, and that's not looking good for Preston here. Stoke City 0, Derby 0, not the way I expected that one to go. With West, and that's still going. 46 minutes. Also 46 minutes is West Brom 1, Blackburn 0. We have still going nearly on 50 minutes is Wimbledon 1, 10-man Lincoln 0, Barnsley 0, Burton 2, Bolton 1. Is that a goal, or is it finishing half-time? I'm just looking at the West Brom. Ooh, hit the post at West Brom, at the Hawthorns. Bolton 1, Plymouth 0 is still going. Barnsley 0-2 is still going. Exeter 2, Blackpool 1. That's still going. Leyton Orient 1, Wigan 0 still going. Mansfield 0, Doncaster 0 has finished, as you've seen there with Roy. He's at the game, of course. Northampton 0, Bradford 0, and there's been the post has been hit a couple of times, I think there. Stevenage 1, Rotherham 0. That's half time. I hope we go good rollicking at half time there. Wickham 0, Stockport 1. That's half time. Quickly go through League 2. Crawley 0, Newport 0, and Crawley it's 49 minutes. They're still playing. Crawley are desperate for a win, aren't they? They really are. They're bottom of the league, aren't they, I think? Barrow 0, Milton Keynes 0. Bromley 1, Barnet 0. Cheltenham 0, Chesterfield 0. Crew 2, Accrington Stanley 0. Fleetwood are doing a good job of getting in and parking the bus, I think. Fleetwood 2, Bristol Rovers 0. Gillingham 0, Walsall 0. Harrogate 0, Grimsby 0. But I think that's also had the post rattled a couple of times. Changing fortunes for the bottom 2 games. Oldham 1, Colchester 1, and Swindon Town 2, Cambridge 0. Coming from behind there. Let's just take a break. I'm going to get a coffee. Hopefully you can too. We'll leave you by putting the review of the Oxford game up a little bit, and I'll see you in about 5 or 6 minutes.
Initial good save by Jamie Cumming to gauge it's followed up 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really fall into on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also forced a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Sagaic. Mistake by the Oxford defence. Initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Sagaic followed up 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really fall into on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also forced a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Sagaic. Mistake by the Oxford defence. Initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Sagaic followed up 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really fall into on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also forced a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Sagaic. Mistake by the Oxford defence. Initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Sagaic followed up 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really fall into on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also forced a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Sagaic. Mistake by the Oxford defence. Initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Sagaic followed up 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really fall into on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also forced a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Sagaic. Mistake by the Oxford defence. Initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Sagaic followed up 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really fall into on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also forced a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Sagaic. Mistake by the Oxford defence. Initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Sagaic followed up 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really falling to on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also spotted a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Segajic. Mistake by the Oxford defence, initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Segajic followed it up, 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really falling to on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also spotted a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Segajic. Mistake by the Oxford defence, initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Segajic followed it up, 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really falling to on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also spotted a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Segajic. Mistake by the Oxford defence, initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Segajic followed it up, 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really falling to on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also spotted a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Segajic. Mistake by the Oxford defence, initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Segajic followed it up, 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really falling to on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also spotted a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Segajic. Mistake by the Oxford defence, initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Segajic followed it up, 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really falling to on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also spotted a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Segajic. Mistake by the Oxford defence, initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Segajic followed it up, 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really falling to on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also spotted a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Segajic. Mistake by the Oxford defence, initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Segajic followed it up, 1-0 to Pompey. Half-time Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Chances at both ends. Pompey's best ones really falling to on loan Florian Bianchini. Both times though he failed to show any real conviction. Brannigan also spotted a good save from Pompey goalkeeper Schmidt. The moment of the match though, coming after 39 minutes, a lovely finish by debutant Adrian Segajic. Mistake by the Oxford defence, initial good save by Jamie Cumming. Segajic followed it up, 1-0 to Pompey.
She'll go through one or two games when we get started just to see whether there's been any major changes in any of the teams that we're really watching. If you do support a team, then do tell us which one it is. And if they're playing, we'll have a quick look at them. Why not? I did that last weekend, you know, and we got a very nice chap in, Connor from Salford City, wasn't it? And we kept popping into Salford, popping back out again. And Salford City were playing really good at the end. They decided to come back into the game. They really did do a good job at doing it, but they just didn't quite have the push, I'm afraid. At one point we thought they'd get back into it. They didn't quite have the the push to do it. This week they seem to be doing rather well. You go down. They were, yeah, they did a lot better this week. Coming from behind, Notts County 1, Salford 2, and I was just looking at 1-0 down. I thought, Burrell Connor's going to be thinking 2 games in a row, please, no. But no, they came back and they did really well. So let's see when they came back. So 71, they were actually 1-0 ahead, weren't they? Salford City 1-0 up with Alulu. Then they were another 2-0 up. So Salford City were actually 2-0 up. I didn't see that. I thought that Notts County had scored first. They didn't. Notts County came back on 71 minutes. Well, I was wrong there, wasn't I? I wonder if there was a disallowed goal, because I'm sure I saw an alert for Notts County. So anyway, yeah, they've done well now. I think that Salford now, they should be pretty. I think 3 points, minus 1 goal difference at the minute. So after 2 games, it's not bad. I think at the minute they're 11th, right in the middle there. 2 teams on 6, Crewe and Fleetwood at the minute. So that's a top 2 there. Let's have a look at the League 1 now. I think let's just look at League 1. Jamie Reid scored for Stevenage, 1-0 to them. At the minute we have 6 points to 5 teams. Huddersfield 6 points, 5 goal difference. Burton second with 6. Luton Town third with 6. Stockport County fourth with 6, and Stevenage fifth with 6. Of the other Yorkshire sides, it's Bradford City in 6th with 4 points. Doncaster in 8th with 4 points. Barnsley in 11th with 3. Rotherham in 13th with 3. Mansfield in 17th with 1. And that's not doing good for them, isn't it? And a lot of people looking at Mansfield now and thinking, yeah, I told you they were going to be relegated this season. They really are going to have to sort something out here. Roy is going to have to be giving us a better enthusiastic report in the second half, hopefully. We are doing better. Yeah, it's like a school report, isn't it, for Mansfield? Must do better. I think game of the day, probably Tranmere Rovers 4, 10-man Shrewsbury Town 0. 58 minutes, Will Boyle got sent off for Shrewsbury Town. But when you look at it, 2 goals in the first half for Tranmere, 2 goals in the second. Started strong, finished strong, held off in the middle. It was just one of those games. They thought, yeah, we can do this, get 2 goals up, stroll it, and then, yeah, we might be able to get another 2. It was a good game. As far as League 2 games go, that was actually a really good game to look at. Let's go to the Barnsley. It was a Burton penalty on 4 minutes for Jake Beasley. Fabio Tavares then scored on 35 minutes. So for Burton, at the minute, it is looking 65% possession to Barnsley. 2 shots, 1 on target. We know what's happening here, guys. Burton Albion 35% possession, 4 shots, 2 on target. Neither of these teams wanted to lose, did they? Neither of these teams wanted to lose. We've only had 6 shots in the entire Barnsley game. And that is so strange, isn't it?
Understandably, 1-0 up at the break. Great goal. Debut goal for Adrian Sagacic. And they'll absolutely more than happy.
So let's have a look. Let's just check. Right, Middlesbrough. We can go to Middlesbrough, or Oxford have started now as well. We're going to Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough 0, Swansea 0. As Swansea go down the right hand side with Key. Key now down the right hand side, trying to run through the midfield, and he does, and he passes it to Martins, who tries to run into the far right corner. He comes across the defence, pulls it back to Cabango, pulls it back to Burgess, tries crossing it into far left corner this time, trying to swap it over to Galbraith, but Galbraith gets the second ball though. Galbraith does get the second ball. Passes it backwards because to Timon. We'll go down to the right hand side, perhaps Fulton. Cabango on the right, yes we do. Key now, back with the ball, so he's gone. Oh, that was a poor ball. Straight to Jones in the Middlesbrough defence. A bit of a 1-2 tackling there, both sides trying the hardest to get the ball back. Jones manages to come away with it for Middlesbrough in their back left. Jones now. What can he do here? He's going to. I think that's actually a free kick to him. It's actually managed to go out for a Swansea throw-in, but it comes. Oh dear. Bad control by Swansea, but Middlesbrough equally bad. Poor possession here, just poor. Timo manages to get it for Swansea, but Middlesbrough grab it back, pass it forward, forward, but Swansea grab it, kick it out, and it's a Middlesbrough throw-in. This is so messy. I mean, this isn't the Middlesbrough side. I know this side is just not. Not doing what we expected. There's not been any second half. There's not been any half-time changes there. Back to Burgess, Fulton for Swansea. Fulton now trying to run up the left, pushes it forward to Cullen. Cullen now 1-2 with back with Fulton. Cullen gets tackled and it goes out for a Fulton actually misses it, doesn't he? Middlesbrough get the throw in there. Goes back to Swansea, back to Middlesbrough. We've got Britton now for Middlesbrough on the right hand side, trying to just keep it now. 2 or 3 passes in defence. Eventually comes still going back into defence. Ailing now for Middlesbrough, trying to. Is it straight into the box, but Vigouroux kicks it out for Swansea, and they'll attack. They'll break down the left hand side with a goal break, but Morris decides to stop any thought of that. Kicks it for Middlesbrough into far left hand corner, but Swansea defence. Yep, you've guessed it. They've got it back again. Cabango for Swansea across to the other side. This time the pass actually works to Timon, but his pass fails and it goes back to Middlesbrough. This isn't. I mean, hang on a minute. Middlesbrough attacking down the middle this time, straight down the middle. Conway tries passing through the centre, and they're on. Right, mate. Mansfield started well, good for the first 2 minutes. Donny came back with 3 successive corners, all straight to Mansfield keeper. Then, star of the show, the ref just confused everyone from there on. Oh, well done. Thank you, Roy. Enjoy the game down there. Swansea now back with the ball in their own back right corner flag. There's a goal at QPR. There's a goal at QPR. We have QPR 1. We're getting the opposition here. QPR 1, Preston 1. So we'll put that one on. So Preston have equalised, and like I said, this is, I don't think either of these two teams can afford to lose this one, can they? Portsmouth leading, West Brom leading. So just that one goal so far in the second half. QPR 1, Preston 1. Sorry mate, very, very poor second half. Stag's shot, second shot on target. Oh dear. Oh, Burgess for Swansea. Tries clearing it. Middlesbrough goal! It's 1-0 to Middlesbrough. That was a flump by the goalkeeper, I think. There just couldn't quite grab hold of it, and Burgess was the last person to touch it before it went in the net, I think. So, yeah, we have a goal here. Middlesbrough 1, Swansea 0, just as we thought it was getting very, very messy and they couldn't actually pass two balls together. Middlesbrough have indeed scored, and we'll put that one on for you to look at. It's Middlesbrough 1, Swansea 0.
Tries to find Volks, who'd made a run unmarked into the area. Couldn't find him there. It's forward to Bishop. Moore wins it, but he only finds the goal scorer.
So 46 minutes at. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're still waiting. Yeah, Middlesbrough, yeah. QPR, I think QPR is still waiting to restart, to be quite honest.
You're absolutely right, and they're only helped out by a point you just made.
Yeah, so Leyton Orient 1, Wigan 0, Wimbledon 1, 10-man Lincoln City 0. Barnsley, let's go into. Oh no, we're going to one of the ones we haven't been into. We'll go for the Bradford one. Northampton, Bradford. As Bradford shoot, but it's and it's tilt as well. Tilt shoots and it's off target. Bounce off a defender. Comes back to Berg for Northampton. Northampton now with the ball. Just 1-2ing it in their own defence. Let's just see what we can find from League 2 while we're looking at that. Oh, power for Bradford. Toure down into the left-hand corner, crosses it in, but Berg again is there, and the crosses just aren't good enough from the corner there. Got to get a better cross out than that. Barrow 0, Dons 0, Bromley 1, Barnet 0. 36 minutes by Michael Cheek. At the minute it's 57% possession to Barnet, and we had this I think last year at one point. Barnet going out and getting all the possession and none of the goals. And again, here we are again. Bromley 0, Barnet 1. I remember seeing a Barnet game and thinking, oh, that's ridiculous, completely unexpected. Barnet also having all the pass. All the passing, nearly got another goal at Oxford there. Crew 2, Accrington Stanley 0, Fleetwood. Let's look at the Fleetwood game. Fleetwood 2 with both Will Davis 26 and 34. Bristol Rovers 0. 53% possession to Bristol Rovers, 47 to home side Fleetwood. 3 shots for Fleetwood, 2 on target, 2 in the net. Ouch. And I think didn't they do that last week? I think they had 2 shots and 2 goals last week, didn't they? Something like daft like that. Let's have a quick look at whether 4 goals different. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah, so they're really clinical, whereas the opposition there, Bristol Rovers, just don't seem to have the same clinical ability. We are talking League 2. 7 shots, 1 on target, and no goals. So, I mean, realistically, 7 shots, you would be hoping that they would at least get, one more, more than 1 on target, wouldn't you? I'm going to look at the others. Oldham 1, Colchester 1. It's now Swindon 3, Cambridge 1. So Swindon now looking set for all the points there. It only puts them on. I mean, they lost their first game, and they're actually Ninth at the minute, Swindon Town on 3 points with 1 goal difference. So yeah, you can imagine it's been a topsy-turvy 2 weeks for them, hasn't it? Injury to Berg now that in for Northampton. That's going to be dangerous because that's they won't be wanting the defence to get any weaker. Let's hope he's okay. I like to beat people. I think teams. Yeah, you like to beat a team that's not good. Full stop. Not because they've got injuries and cards. Well, I do anyway. It's Cheltenham 0, Chesterfield 1. So we've got a goal in that game. It's 57 minutes on that. Let's have a quick look at that. Cheltenham Chesterfield. Look at the timeline. Let's have a look at this when it lets me. 47 minutes. Gordon goal for Chesterfield 2 minutes after the restart, followed by a couple of substitutions on 51 minutes by Cheltenham. Bickerstaff on. Angle off. Broom off and Thomas on. So we're sort of going for a bit of experience where I think Cheltenham. So Chesterfield are looking like they're making an impact at Cheltenham. Keep an eye on the Championship, of course. Middlesbrough 1, Swansea 0. Of course, that one was. We've had 2 goals at Norwich. 2 goals at Norwich. And what did we say for this? I can't remember what we said for that game. I'm not too hopeful for the Norwich side, and Millwall have never been really great away from home, apart from last year. And I think I was expecting Millwall to do quite well. It's Norwich 1, Millwall 1. So that's 2 goals there. Let's have a look at them. So first of all, we get Millwall with Camille Nagy on 51 minutes, and then Josh Sargent, of course, wouldn't it be, for Norwich, equalising just 4 minutes later on 55 minutes. At the minute, it's 57% possession to Norwich, 9 shots, but only 2 on target. Not brilliant. 4 of them off target. It's not very clinical, this Norwich side for me. It wasn't last year, doesn't seem to be this year. So, goal of the season, Maka, you beauty, I kid you not. 20 to 25 yards, top corner. I take it that means that we've just seen Mansfield. Yeah, we have. Mansfield 1. Doncaster 0. Thank you, Roy. Roy, our reporter at the ground at Mansfield. Let's put that goal in for our friend Roy, who of course has been one of our subscribers for God knows how long.
I think it's deflected, and somehow Harris has put it in. I think he's offside though. In fact, it was Lancashire.
Barnsley have scored.
Brannigan's mishit shot. It went across the goal, and Lancashire was by the end probably 3 or 4 yards offside.
Yeah, he always looked offside.
Lancashire scores at Oxford, but it's offside, so it's still 1-0.
Ready and waiting, but needed to make a run back onside. Maybe he still could have got there if he was, but yeah.
So that's those 2 goals.
To the back of the net before the flag goes up. That man who's gone down there for Oxford went down really heavily. Just a replay of it now. It was just
so, oh yeah, Barnsley 1, Burton 2. Did I put that one on? I can't remember if I put that one on for you all. Barnsley 1. We'll change that one. So Barnsley scored. As I was actually speaking, Barnsley scored. And it's now Barnsley 1, Burton 2. I will take that one across for you all. Wickham 0, Stockport 2. I really didn't think that Wickham would be such a pushover. It seems that Stockport are just taking their time with games. They're not going hell for leather at the opposition. They're just taking the time, seeing what they can do. And at the minute, they're winning 2-0 away from home at Wickham. And of course, you'd expect that to be quite a tight game. Both teams expected to be somewhere in that top 10. Thank you all for watching. Please do like and subscribe. I need lots more subscribers, so please do.
But he still seemingly can't believe it. Just seen a replay of it as well a moment ago. I thought it was a header.
We'll take that one off. Just quickly look through the championship, where it's Middlesbrough 1, Swansea 0, Norwich 1, Millwall 1, Oxford, as we're watching the Oxford game, Oxford 1, Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Just trying to have a look at the lineups here.
Coming together, I thought, but Mills was certainly adamant that he'd been fouled. I think it's to go into the book. He continues to plead his case. We're seeing it again.
Can't see
Mills nods it past
any sort of report on that. So Portsmouth should have got a second there, but disallowed.
Mills goes up to win the header. Of course, no footing on the ground.
We have a goal at the Stoke game. We have a goal at the Stoke game, and it's Stoke City 0, Derby County 1. Look, people are raving about this Derby County side. They really have made so many changes to that team, and everybody's thinking, yeah, this team is absolutely not looking like being in the bottom 3, isn't it? So yeah, we have a goal at the Stoke game. So we have a goal at the any of these not got goals? I think we've all got goals. Yeah, we've got goals now in every championship game. We have Middlesbrough 1, Swansea 0. We have Norwich 1, Millwall 1, Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. But that's not. It's certainly not one-sided. Let's have a look at some figures from that game.
He's going to do it in chronological order in which the fouls were made. He's got it. He's got one out there.
It's 56% possession to Portsmouth. It's 9 shots to Oxford, 3 on target, none in the net. 6 shots to Portsmouth, 4 on target. Wow, 1 in the net. That's not. That's about right. 4 shots on target, 1 in the net is about right. They do seem to be doing quite well. It's not one-sided, put it that way. This game is pretty even. Portsmouth are passing it better. They're passing it more. Their passing is more clinical, and Oxford's are losing the ball slightly more often than Portsmouth are. Oh, triple change here for Oxford. The thing with this triple change here is that obviously Oxford aren't that far behind Portsmouth at the minute in this game. They're only 1-0 behind physically, and mentally they must know that they're actually not doing that bad. West Brom. Let's go to West Brom. What's happening at West Brom? West Brom was on. Oh, it's off the post by Furlong. West Brom, they're hitting the post. It bounces back off again, and Cabago, manages to intercept a possible second cross back in from the right wing for West Brom, and Blackburn powerhouse it down from one side to the other side. Luckily for West Brom, Hagan manages to intercept it and kick it out, and it's getting quite cut and thrust here at West Brom. It doesn't look like the Drawthorns anymore, put it that way. Let's go to the Exeter game. It's Exeter 3, Blackpool 1. Exeter 3, Blackpool 1. And it's with Icky in the Blackpool defence. And this is one of the things, you know, I'm not keen on Icky. For me, Icky is it's too prone to errors or passing it the wrong way or even getting an own goal. He's not as brilliant as people say. I mean, everybody said, look, you've lost him and Smithy to Sheffield Wednesday, our arch rivals. Of course, you're going to say that he's not very good, but he isn't. As Icky gets it for Blackpool, crosses it quite well to Casey. Across to Brown on the right hand side. Blackpool now trying. Honeyman, he must feel like a fish out of water this side. Pass it to Brown. Brown kicks it out and it's an Exeter throw. Just not controlled very well there by Brown. Honeyman, nice easy pass. Oh, down to the wing. Exeter, no, blocked. Back in. Exeter, back out to the corner. Throws it, kicks it in. Wareham, bounces off a defender for Blackpool. Blackpool now panicking. Kick it as hard as they can. Honeyman manages to get the second ball there, or even the third ball. But as he does, Exeter gets the second ball off of him. And Exeter now back with Brierley. Brierley, Exeter here are absolutely firing. They really are. Turns now for Exeter. Casts it back to Whitworth. Donny, 3 subs. Ouch. Ooh, 3 subs. They're really trying to get back into this one, aren't they? Exeter now. We'll go to that game in a second.
It all happened so quickly because then it bounced to Young. Couldn't get himself over the ball. In the end, it was well over. But
Lang there, Callum Lang for Portsmouth having a shot. Just couldn't get. It's like falling over. Lean, as FIFA 24 would say, lean back, and that shot's always going over the bar. Peacock Farrell for Blackpool kicks that one out. As far as Brown and down the right hand wing, what a ball, Honeyman, and he goes for it and he gets it, and Honeyman, he gets tackled well there by Aitchison for Exeter, and Niskanen to Cole for Exeter. Can they counter attack? No, Coulson grabs it, pushes it to Fletcher, but Fitzwater nicks it, gives it to Niskanen, back to Hayes in the defence for Exeter. A couple of 1-2s, but Casey steams in the middle of them, tries to take it away but trips over the ball, gives it to Brierley. Turns back pass, that wasn't the right idea there. George Honeyman there grabs it from a bad back pass by Exeter. Hansen, and this game is not over. The game at Exeter is not over by a long chalk. Let's go then, because we were doing that one. We'll go to. It's Bolton 2, Plymouth 0. I think Bolton are really looking here to clear this one up. Plymouth are going to be. I don't even think what the Plymouth fans are going to be thinking. It's Bolton 2, Plymouth 0, and that's not looking good for the Plymouth fans.
Lost out, come away with a ball. Frustration there from Volks, who doesn't feel that.
What happened there?
Committed a foul. You might still know.
Woo.
Holding the free kick to.
No, I don't want vertical.
20 minutes to go. Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. Good instruction.
Oh, Barnsley have made it. Barnsley 2, Burton 2. How on earth? Oh my word! I'm going to turn the power on.
Another slide comes in from Williams, bounces off. Man in Curry last one out for a Portsmouth throw.
So we have Barnsley are back in it. You know, I mean, the Barnsley fans must have they're going to have nerves of steel this year if they keep doing this. They really are. I mean, poor old Barnsley fans. They had such an up and down year last year, and there we are. Barnsley 2, Burton 2. It's still AFL. Oh crikey! Exeter have got 3-1. We put that one in, didn't we? So it's Exeter 3, Blackpool 1, Wimbledon 1, 10-man Lincoln 0. It's Barnsley 2, Burton 2. It's Bolton 2, Plymouth 0. Leyton Orient 2, Wigan 0. So Leyton Orient there showing. I mean, they did really well. Leyton Orient last season. Last week. Didn't get a result, although I don't think they deserved particularly to get a 3-0 loss. They did quite well, I thought. But Leyton Orient are now 2-0 up at home to Wigan. So we can change that one. I was just seeing what I'd put up on there. To be quite honest, I was cheating and waiting to see what was coming up on the ticker, because it takes me a while just to find it in the box. It's Orient 2, Wigan 0. It's Mansfield 1, Doncaster 0. It's Stevenage 1, Rotherham 0, and Wycombe 0. Stockport 2. Just check that one. Yep. So 2 subs for Mansfield, 3 subs for Donny. Let's have a look at this game. It's 72 minutes and Doncaster have the ball with Senior on the left-hand side for Doncaster. Up to Gotts now for in the middle, but crosses it straight to the right. It's trying doing a movement from left to right. But it gets cut off by Mansfield. Pushed down the left to Tutala. Tutala for Doncaster Rovers. Tries returning the ball down that right-hand wing, but it goes out for a Mansfield throw-in. In their own half, on the left-hand side for Mansfield. Ooh, nicely down the wing, but gets kicked back out. Back in by Mansfield. Back out by Bailey. Come on! Back in by Mansfield into the corner. Tutala now grabs it for Doncaster Rovers in the box. And this, we need to keep the ball more often. Doncaster straight to the left-hand side. Back to the corner. Back into midfield. They're keeping the ball at least. Gotts down the middle. He loses it to McDonnell. And he tries kicking it to a Mansfield player on the left wing. Misses it, and it goes out for a Doncaster throw in. Oxford throw in now.
Middlesbrough lead by goal to 0 against Swansea. It's a goal apiece between Norwich and Millwall. QPR 1, Preston 1. Also 1-1 between Stoke and Derby. West Brom 1, Blackburn 0. That was the first goal of the 3.
Stoke have scored. Stoke have scored. It's I must actually go back to that as Doncaster nearly scored then. Doncaster nearly scored there. Stoke have scored there, so I'm going to go back into that. We've hit the post at Middlesbrough as well. It's Norwich 1, Millwall 1, Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. QPR 1, and we must go into the QPR 1, Preston 1. Make sure I'm in here. QPR 1, Preston 1, Stoke 1, Derby 1, and Stoke have managed to pull back there. That's going to be an important goal, I think, for Stoke, because Stoke and Derby, I thought both of these teams can score, but they can also let goals in. Let's look at the odds of that. 13-5 for Stoke City to win. 8-13 on. Penalty shout, goal, Donny, deflection off Mansfield player. Oh, it's a 1-1. It's 1-1 for our friend at the Mansfield game. Yeah, it's Mansfield 1, Doncaster Rovers 1. And yeah, it's don't quite get away with that one, unfortunately. So we'll put that one on for poor old Roy. Mansfield 1, Doncaster Rovers 1. And we'll put that one on there. Transition it for him to have a look at. Barnsley still 2-2. Bolton 2, Plymouth 0. Mansfield 1, Doncaster 1. Northampton 0-0 with Bradford. The only team that seems to be doing pretty dismal apart from that is Rotherham, who go down the left-hand side with James trying that wing. Will he pull it all the way to the corner, all the way to the byline and back again? There we go. Is that good? When it does that, it usually means there's a corner.
Never too far away from a foul, is he, by the looks of it?
Let's see what Rotherham do here.
Very competitive. It's also a famous Australian characteristic, I guess.
Ball on the left here. Brandon seems to have recovered well, trying to just find a yard to get a ball into the area. He's not really been supported there by the fullback in Curry. He's not
anything in from the Rotherham side at the minute.
Maintained possession, albeit now in a more neutral position.
Ooh, pass it back. Nearly intercepted by Stevenage. Tries passing it down the left again, but for James, but didn't work. Atet's on for Rotherham United now. Atet, Powell. Good little bit of 1-2 work, but we've still got the ball in midfield as Rotherham try and get the ball somewhere into that last half. Martha now. Powell. I'm going to go to the substitutions here because Rotherham fans were a little bit worried last weekend. We did all 5 substitutions all in one go, and all to players who hadn't been. Oh, Dawson, what did you do? Straight to a Stevenage player. Good, in fact. He gave it straight to good. And Atet, tries getting off Pergini but fails. Let's have a look at the timeline here because what we tended to get here was half time. We did, yeah. We've done 3 substitutions this time. Gore off, Marta on, Hugill off, Atet on, Kelly off, and Yearwood on. Now Yearwood's been playing well in. He played well in the 2-0 win behind closed doors to Sheffield United. And Nombe off, Williams on. What are we doing? We're going 1 up front. We're 1-0 down. We're going 1 up front and trying to gain midfield. Okay. Good now for Stevenage.
Right into the final third, a dangerous position.
Good. Trying to pass it down the left. He manages to get in. Rotherham tap it out for a dangerous Stevenage throw now. These are the sorts of positions where Rotherham are actually quite good. If they can get the ball and counter-attack, that's what this side is actually quite good at. It's QPR 1, Preston 1, Stoke 1, Derby 1, still West Brom 1, Blackburn 0. The first goal of the Championship games there, as Kemp now has it. Oh, Hall tries nicking it, but Butler walks off with it. White, Kemp. Yeah, Stevenage are well on top here. Stevenage keeping the ball. White, Kemp. Oh, Rafferty intercepts that one. For Rotherham, tries pushing it out, but it rolls out. It gets no. It is. It's a Stevenage try. No, it's not. It's a Rotherham one. Rotherham take it, and it goes back to Agbert. James. Reece James on the far left, back to Powell. Tries pushing it way to the far right hand side. Okay, wing to wing, but not a great idea. Marshall has it for Stevenage. So Lewis Sibley comes on at Oxford for the last 10 minutes. Doesn't look very good there at the Rotherham game. I think Rotherham fans are going to be pretty meh on that one. Let's see who actually scored that goal for at the Mansfield game. And then we're going to League 2. We'll find it. Where's League 1 gone? There we are, in the middle. Expand League 1, thank you. Mansfield versus Doncaster. It's actually gone down as an Owen Bailey goal on 76 minutes for Doncaster. So it doesn't matter. Oh, Stockport have scored. It's Wickham 1, Stockport 2. And that's Wickham that scored. Hang on a minute. It's Wickham that scored. Wickham 1, Stockport 2. So Wickham, can they do a Barnsley and come back in the last few minutes? Because it's Wickham now, 1 goal behind now. Wickham 1, Stockport 2. We pushed that one in. Mansfield 1-1 with Doncaster. Northampton 0, Bradford 0. It's now AFC Wimbledon 2, 10-man Lincoln 0. So that's 2-0 to Wimbledon. And we were saying, will they be able to score? Can they actually put the ball in the net? Because they're not known for their attacking prowess after last Friday. But they have got 2 goals. So Wimbledon, can they score? Do you think they will be able to score going into the rest of the games? Leyton Orient 2, Wigan 0. So Orient 2, Wigan 0. We have the Mansfield 1, Doncaster 1. Exeter 3, Blackpool 1. Of course, that's 79 minutes there, and Blackpool, that's a surprise for me with Blackpool. Blackpool, I really thought would manage to get a little bit better than that, to be quite honest. But hey, they didn't. Not at the minute. Barnsley 2. We might go back to the Barnsley game in a minute. It's Barrow 0, Milton Keynes 2, the fake side of getting the winner there, I think. Bromley 1, Barnet 0. But Barnet weren't out of that. And it's like they just... Can they get a last-minute goal? 8 minutes to get a goal there for Barnet. Cheltenham 0, Chesterfield 2. Crawley 0, Newport 2. And that's going to really hurt Crawley fans, I think. Crewe 2, Accrington 0. I really thought Crawley would be able to do better in this league. Fleetwood 2, Bristol Rovers 1. So they get 1 back there, Bristol Rovers. Gillingham 1, Walsall 0. Have they managed to win that one? And Harrogate Town 3, Grimsby 1. And Grimsby, they've been cracking away the goals quite well, haven't they? Certainly last season they were. Millwall have taken lead once again away at Norwich. It's actually here. Millwall have scored now. Harrogate 3, Grimsby 2. So Grimsby have just scored. Can they get an equaliser there? Oldham 1, Colchester 1. I wanted to get to the last game. Swindon 3, Cambridge 2. Ouch. We will now go up to the Millwall game. Because we have got a goal here. It's Norwich 1, Millwall 2. So we will put that one on. I think that the Norwich... Let's see where that puts... We'll wait a couple of minutes to see where that puts Norwich. Because that's going to... Well, doesn't really make any difference, does it, in the first game? Forget that one. Something's happened at QPR and Preston. Let's have a look at that. I think QPR have hit the post. Comes back out to Vale now for QPR. QPR trying to...
second Portsmouth change. Swift has gone across.
Actually, is this going to be a red? Is it a foul? Are we going to get a red card here? No, we're not going to get a red card. Don't think so. Let's have a quick look. I just guess a yellow. Oh, yeah, I guess a yellow card. That's all it is. Yeah, I think they were thinking it was going to be a red card there. QPR 1, Preston 1. Yeah, it's just got a yellow card. They were worried there was going to be a red card, and it isn't. It's a yellow card to Preston player. So they nearly went down to 10 men, Preston there. So that's that one. 84 minutes. I mean, the last 6 minutes at 1-1, getting a red card would have been pretty insane, wouldn't it? It's still Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1, as you can hear here.
Maybe catches Williams happy to take the contact and take a few more seconds.
It's AFC Wimbledon 2, Lincoln City, 10-man Lincoln City 0. I think they've written that one off. Norwich City, I'm afraid, are not looking too good. 2-1 down at home. Macaulay Langstaff, of course, scores for Millwall. Millwall are top of the league. 20th position is Norwich City on 0 points. There are actually several. How many draws have we got then so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 draws in the championship so far. Millwall, ooh, somebody hits the post at Norwich, as we say, and somebody hits the post at Middlesbrough. My God, what is this? It hits the post time, is it? It's still West Brom 1, Blackburn 0. Let's have a look at that one, because we've admitted to go to this. McLaughlin for Blackburn down the left-hand side, but Wallace nicks it for West Brom. At the minute, Blackburn have turned this game around a little bit in the second half. 12 shots to West Brom, 5 on target, 1 in the net. Blackburn 56% possession, 5 shots, 1 on target, none in the net. Miller gets it, runs down the right wing for Blackburn. Blackburn now, can they cross this one in, or will they just try? It just comes up against that defence. He can't get past the defence. He's pulling it back. Gets kicked out. Cool. Throw into Blackburn. Gets kicked straight back out again. But he gets it for Blackburn. Kicks it back straight back in where it got kicked out from in the box. Hearn Grant grabs it for West Brom and gives it to Hegebo. Hegebo gets clattered into by Blackburn, and will that be a yellow card for Blackburn?
Headed away by Poole, sent back into the danger area.
Maybe a yellow card. I don't think he's going to get one.
Sidley on the byline.
Norwich still losing at home 2-1 to Millwall. Oxford still, as you can hear, Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1, QPR 0, QPR 1, Preston 1.
Oh, it's saved by the goalkeeper. It's a brilliant sprawling dive from the Pompey shot stopper Schmidt. Quiet.
Schmidt saves that one, and Oxford aren't giving up. Oxford are not giving up. Oxford, they're nearly stretching the Pompey goalkeeper. Not quite. It's on 88 minutes there. Let's see how far. Can Portsmouth do the whole game? Can they get these the last few minutes and win this one? Yeah, they've got another 2 minutes to go there. Griffiths now for West Brom in the final third, in the back third. Obviously, he says. Really slow. He rolls it on the floor, kicks it forward, right into the Blackburn. Straight, 1 or 2 touches straight into the Blackburn final third, and Toth gets it for Blackburn. Good get of the ball there. Runs out with it, gives it to McLaughlin. Runs into the halfway line. Tries passing it forward, straight down the middle, straight down the mouth of Griffiths in West Brom, and that's not going to be any trouble there. It's still Barnsley 2, Burton 2 after 85 minutes. Griffiths now for West Brom. Really slowing it down. Griffiths is slowing this game. He's just kicking it, rolling it on the floor and kicking it around. West Brom try that right wing and they nearly get into the far corner, but then they can't control it. Goes out for a Blackburn throw in. So 87.5 minutes here at West Brom. It's backwards and forwards. I must admit, it's backwards and forwards. We're not seeing a great amount of change there. Middlesbrough still winning 1-0 at home to Swansea. Wimbledon 2, Lincoln 0. 10-man Lincoln, of course. Oh, it's Leyton Orient 2, 10-man Wigan 0. So it's that's 10-man Wigan. So that's if you're 2-0 down and it's 88 minutes, I think we can write that one off, can't we? So Wigan there, 2-0 down and with 10 men. So Mansfield 1, Doncaster 1, 92 minutes there. Let's see how many minutes extra time it is. 7 minutes extra time. There's 7 minutes extra time at Mansfield. At Mansfield. As we've got 5 minutes left. Senior for Doncaster down the left-hand side. Not into. Goes out for a Mansfield throw-in. Throws it long, gives it a kick forward, tries to get it down the middle, but Mansfield lose it to Pearson in Doncaster in the midfield. Tries to get it through that centre bit, but McLaughlin manages to get it for Mansfield. Tries running towards the left side, but a couple of passes later, and Doncaster managed to grab it. Tries passing it back through the down the right wing, but Cargill grabs it for Mansfield. Mansfield now cross it in. Oh, Tutala grabs that one far too easy. Not a good cross. And he kicks it out. Makes sure it's safe. But it actually comes off a Mansfield player. Comes from a Mansfield player. Thrown in by Doncaster. Reed crosses it back in. Another poor cross. Tutala kicks it out. Broadbent runs to the middle. 7 minutes. Lord knows why. Our man at the match, Roy Stagg, there saying, I'm not quite sure why we've got 7 minutes extra time. 93 minutes and 46 seconds here, so half of that 7 minutes has gone. Broadbent, Gotts, Sharp, Gibson and Doncaster are attacking. Cross it into the middle of the right side of the Mansfield box, and Hewitt manages to get there first. It's Doncaster who are attacking here. Doncaster are on the front foot. It's now Exeter 4, Blackpool 1. So Exeter, I don't know how on earth they've done it. I really don't know how they've done it. I wish we had an Exeter fan on here. It would have been brilliant, because I don't know how Exeter have done it. I really don't know how they've done it. It's Exeter 4. Transfer that. Exeter 4, Blackpool 1. Bolton 2, Plymouth 0. Bolton are going to be really worried about this now. Stevenage, let's see how many minutes extra at Stevenage. There can't be many. I don't think there's been much interest in play here. 5 minutes, there's 1 more minute extra to play. Stevenage have a free kick in their own half. Kick it forward to Powell. They've literally got 1 minute here at Stevenage to try and get anything from this game at all, Rotherham. Doesn't look like they will.
flag. Quickly taken, Mills, then cleared it up the line. Spencer, loose ball into the
And Doncaster have nicked it. Doncaster have nicked it. It's Doncaster 2-1. You've heard it from the horses. I said they were attacking, and it's we've not got approval of that yet. Yes, we have. It's Mansfield 1, Doncaster 2. Just waiting the approval. They did give me the approval, and then things have stopped. So I'm not quite sure whether it's actually a goal or not, but at the minute they've put it down as a goal. Yes, it has. It's Mansfield 1, Doncaster 2.
Can't believe it.
And Doncaster are going to come away with the spoils there. Mansfield 1, Doncaster 2. Oh, when the watchers of this side of these games are that's the Stevenage game finished. I think Stevenage 1, Rotherham 0, Mansfield 1, Doncaster 2. That one's finished as well, I believe. Yeah, so Rotherham lose, Mansfield lose. So we are going into the final games. It's Middlesbrough 1, Swansea 0. It's Norwich 1, Millwall 2. Yeah, I know we lost. Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. QPR 1, Preston 1, come back there to equalise, and Stoke City 1, Derby 1, and I think the QPR game there has just finished. West Brom 1, Blackburn 0. Anything else changing here? Barnsley have won it! Barnsley 3, Burton 2. Barnsley leave it late, and Barnsley have managed in the last few kicks of the game. I think Barnsley have managed to win it. I said Barnsley fans are going to be having a heart attack over there. How on earth they've managed to come from 2-0 down to win 3-2. We'll put that one on for Roy to have a look at. Just unbelievable. Barnsley there winning it. Let's have a look. 93 minutes for that goal. There's another 2 minutes of extra time. There's 5 minutes extra time at Barnsley. 5 minutes. It's Barnsley 3, Burton 2. Burton will be absolutely gutted here. Yeah, it's been approved, and we go on with the Barnsley game. We go another minute and a half as Burton now attack, kick off from the middle backwards. They kick it, so we're into defence. So let's have a quick look with nothing changing in the. Oh, there is! There's a goal at Stoke. Stoke City 2, Derby 1, and Stoke City have managed to get a late goal. It's all kicking off in the last few minutes. It won't kick off for Rotherham, they're already lost, but there we are. Stoke City 2, Derby County 1, and Stoke City look like winning this one. Battle of the relegation, I thought that one was. Norwich City 1, Millwall 2. That is a final result there. Middlesbrough 1, Swansea 0. That's a final result. Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. That's a final result. Wow, it's all kicking off. It's Norwich 1, Millwall 2. Final result there. So Barnsley still playing. There's still a couple of minutes left there. Barnsley, Bolton 2, Plymouth 0. I think that's a foregone conclusion there. Wycombe 1, Stockport 2.
Our next football commentary match is getting ever nearer, so why not take the opportunity of having a bet on the match?
I don't want to have a bet on the match. Go away. Let's go through League 2 before we go through the results all together. Barrow 0, Milton Keynes 2, Bromley 2, Barnet 0, Crawley 1, Newport County 2. So they came back but couldn't get an equaliser. Crewe 2, Accrington 0, Fleetwood 2, Bristol Rovers 1, so they got one back but couldn't get an equaliser. Gillingham nicked it, so Gillingham 1, Walsall 0, Oldham 1, Colchester 1, and Swindon 3, Cambridge 2. So let's just go through the results, shall we? I'll keep my my chart up so that we can show you them as we go through. We'll start with the championship here. So we had Charlton 1, Watford 0. We had Coventry 0, Hull City 0, which I thought was quite a surprise there. Southampton 2, Wrexham 1. We get that one score perfect. Borough 1, Swansea 0. No, right. Bad luck there. Just like our team. Our team were bad as well. We have Norwich City 1, Millwall 2. We have Oxford 0, Portsmouth 1. So Portsmouth get off with a win. We have QPR 1, Preston 1. We have Preston 1. We have Stoke City 2, Derby 1. Still playing. West Brom 1, Blackburn 0. That's still playing. Obviously Sheffield is tonight, so forget that one. Peterborough 0, Luton 2. That was earlier on. Reading 0, Huddersfield 2. That was a lot more. That was a better performance by Huddersfield. That a lot better than last week. Wimbledon 2, Lincoln 0. 96 minutes still playing, but I think that's obviously going to be that. That's a Wimbledon win. They'll be happy that they scored because they didn't look like scoring last week, even though they kept the ball out for so long. Barnsley 3, Burton 2. Barnsley have won it 97 minutes. So that must be that's about to finish there. I think it has actually finished. It has actually finished. Yeah, that has actually finished. Stoke! Another goal at Stoke. Stoke 3. Stoke have got 2 goals in the last. I mean, we will change that, guys, because we were just saying Stoke City 2, Derby 1, and it isn't. It's Stoke 3, Derby 1. So we'll transition that for you. So Stoke City there getting an extremely late goal. Stoke 3, Derby 1. Heavens above. Barnsley have now won. Barnsley 3, Burton 2, Bolton 2, Plymouth 0, and Plymouth are not looking good, are they? They really aren't. Exeter 4, Blackpool 1. I really would not have thought of that one. Leyton Orient 2, Wigan 0, Mansfield 1, Doncaster 2. Sorry about that, Roy. Northampton 0, Bradford 0, Stevenage 1, Rotherham 0, and Rotherham are not looking too good, I must admit. Wycombe 1, Stockport 2, 100 minutes there. Ouch. That's still playing there. Let's have a quick look at that as we finish. Full time there. Wycombe 1, Stockport 2. We'll go quickly through League 2 with Notts County 1, Salford 2, Tranmere 4, Shrewsbury 0, Barrow 0, Milton Keynes 2, Bromley 2, Barnet 0, Cheltenham 0, Chesterfield 2, so Chesterfield go marching on, Crawley 1, Newport 2, and they couldn't quite get back into it, Crawley, could they? Crewe 2, Accrington 0, Fleetwood 2, Bristol Rovers 1. They couldn't get back into it either. Gillingham 1, Walsall 0, Harrogate 3, Grimsby 3. What a game that one was. And last 2 games, Oldham 1, Colchester 1, Swindon 3, Cambridge 2. What a game that was. Look, please do like and subscribe. We need as many subscribers as we can get. Please do enjoy enjoy the videos that we will be doing. We'll be doing 1 or 2 reviews, 1 or 2 predictions during the week. Yeah, have a good look at them. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you want me to change anything, because we're always open to a bit of a suggestion. Yeah, enjoy. Donny deserved the win there, according to Roy. I mean, it was certainly a game of end to end, wasn't it? So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. It's me, John S. Sports Channel. Thank you for another great Saturday afternoon live. Do watch out for the videos. Do watch out for the 3 o'clock live next weekend, and we'll carry on doing this as long as you want me to carry on doing it, basically. So thank you very much. It's John S. Sports Channel over and out.